Hi everybody, I'm back for another episode of Travel Tips. Today I want to talk a little bit about my favorite piece of luggage and why I think it's awesome for traveling. So this is the Timbuk2 Aviator. Now, for most of you, you'll think, okay, well, it's a wheeled piece of luggage, right? It's got these two wheels in the back, it's got a handle that extends so you can wheel it around the airport. Great. But instead of being a side zip like many of those, it's a front zip, so it loads more like a duffel. You've got one flap at the top here, so you can put in shoes or stuff that you need easy access to, and then the entire front panel unzips just like this. So you've got one big open space. Usually I like to roll my clothes up and pack them in here like so, and then I'll put shoes and toiletries and things like that in the top, and I can shift the space around as I need it. I really prefer something like this because there's less opportunities for zippers to come open in transit because they're all in one place and everything buckles closed as well. So that's really nice. I also prefer soft-sided luggage because it gives you a little bit more room to stretch and can add that little bit of extra space if you need it. On the side here, we've got a pocket, which is great for something like a water bottle, and it's also a good place to keep extra straps for your bags and things like that if you need it, or tickets or whatever, like something that you need easy access to. On the outside of this flap, we've got another pocket where you can stick in important documents or things like snacks to the plane or things like that. Again, another easy access pocket. This bag has also got great handles. You've got this solid plastic handle here that you can easily grab and pick up the bag sideways. You've got a really nice sturdy handle on the top. You can pick it up like that. And then you've got handles on both sides. So it's easy to pick up the bag from any direction. Let's talk about these wheels for a little bit. These are actually skateboard deck wheels. So you might be tempted to think a wheel's a wheel, okay? But when you fill this with 100 pounds of junk and are lugging it through the airport, let me tell you something. A wheel is no longer just a wheel. A wheel is your greatest ally or your worst enemy, okay? And these are great to have on your side. They're amazing. You walk through the airport with these, they're silent, they're smooth, your bag doesn't tip over, it doesn't have any problem with stones or cobblestones or gravel or whatever. Really make this a joy to pull around the airport. Finally, my very favorite feature about this bag is that it can actually convert to a backpack. You've got this one zipper on the back here that unzips, and you can pull out full backpack straps for your bag, which can then be clipped down at the bottom here, like so. And it turns into a full-size backpack. Now, you might think, well, really, do I want to be lugging this bag around on my back when it's filled with 100 pounds of my junk? Well, actually, you do, especially if the alternative is carrying it up, 10 flights of stairs by the handle. A backpack is very much superior for things like subways, where you need to go up and down stairs to get to different levels. You need to get on and off trains. You need to stand in crowded areas. You cannot beat backpack straps. You may not use them all the time, but if you don't, they tuck inside out of the way. And when you need them, you really need them. Trust me. Don't go to Paris without one of these. It also includes a waist strap, which you can use to take some of the weight off your shoulders. Which, if you do have 100 pounds of stuff in this bag, you'll appreciate after a couple blocks. Overall, the Aviator wheeled backpack, my favorite piece of luggage ever, available from Timbuk2.com. I highly recommend it.